Okay, so we've got quite a few things picked up around the fortress. So, it's only natural that we get some actual work done. What's going on up here? Dubs is up there fishing, of course. Fishing's always good. Speaking of which, if you are fishing, well, we're going to need a fisher's shop. Or, what is it called? A fishery. That's right. H. And you know what, since yeah, we'll build it in here. This is like a little kitchen room. It's going to be off the kitchen, but it's not going to be part of the main dining room. Build it all vine blocks. Well, yeah, you can make steel from ilmenite and green glass, apparently. Totally did not know about that. Yes, we also have this calcinator that we want to start using. We're going to start chucking bones away in there, if we even have any handy. It'd even be more appropriate for a dwarf to find somebody's hand and throw it in there. Oh, and I accidentally covered these stairs. There's still a goblin hanging out down here in the in our little pantry, which is quite scarce. Let's go ahead and uncover those stairs right there. We got a small section of a green crystal wall up, a green glass wall. Yes, this furnace is constantly collecting sand, and I want to be making as many green glass blocks as we can get, because that's what we're making this wall out of. It'll be wonderful, I promise you. I promise you. And I'm sure it would probably look very interesting at nighttime. A moat filled with magma to the brim, or I should say lava. And just on the other side of it, a tall, sparkling, shining green glass barrier keeping the invaders out. They're arrows, at least. So yeah, we're making a bunch of coarse iron. Of course, it's been a little bit since I played, so I've kind of lost my way. Let's see, and we're going to make us some void steel muskets, because apparently void steel ain't as bad as I thought. Apparently void steel is slightly better than steel. I thought it was worse for some reason. An empty sandbag. Okay, so we've collected as much sand as possible. Actually need to put another stockpile down here. One for bars and blocks. Let's change the settings up on it, because we don't want regular blocks being taken down here. Want all bars, though. And then the next stockpile over, we went for basically just ores. So we're going to set it up as stone, and we'll just change the settings on it. Yeah, we just want metal ores going there. And keeping everybody busy. Yeah, apparently we don't have any spare crossbows. We're gonna have to change that. Make a Boyer's shop for now. Now I gotta be careful not to use any of these tower cap logs because there's something else we need to do with those. In fact, we'll go ahead and set that up now. There's an occult grove and a shroom shrine that I desperately need to be building. Where to do that? I think I'm gonna keep them up in this corner. We'll put a shroom shine just next door. Yes, and of course we activated our Bronze Centurion. His name is Workholds, and he spends his days guarding the front gate from any invaders. I might actually limit his movement even more. He is just a Centurion after all. It's not like he has to worry too much. He's got to be standing on any of these 3 tiles. And yay, some more migrants. Shouldn't be too many though. Just 3. Welcome, friends. Welcome to the new fort. We're up to 16 dwarfs. I don't imagine we'll get any more migrant waves. We shouldn't. We shouldn't now. Let's see, magma kiln. Eventually we'll be using this place to cremate butchery waste and what's the other one? Oh, cremating vermin remains. To get rid of those annoying bastards. Still making green glass bars. We'll go ahead and turn on the other glass furnace as well again, just to collecting sand. And actually, if we had a manager, it would make that much easier. Well, now, with new friends, let's meet them. Zappo, Merrick, and Vadix. Zappo is House of Hearth. We're still waiting on a Scroll Dwarf, which is getting very frustrating. Years old. 6 of granite. You're 168. No fucking House of Gears. Quick to heal. Now, I'm really counting on Fadix to be a fucking Scroll Dwarf, because if not, it's going to make things painful. And he's a fucking steal. God damn it. And he's married to El Zappo. El Zappo and Fadix are lovers. Unfortunately, unfortunately El Zappo, your husband Fadix, will be getting drafted into the military. Fortunately, we need more weapons. I need a weapon. But yeah, we have no House of Scroll Dwarfs, which is actually kind of a requirement. Thanks, Neon, for setting the game up like that, because we can't have a treasurer or a trade master unless we have one. So what I'm going to have to do is up the dwarf count for a short amount of time. And apparently Merrick is out hunting. Apparently he is a hunter. Let's take a look here. Yes, he has skill of 2 at hunting, but he's also skilled when it comes to metallurgy. So we'll let him stay with that. Fadix, you're going straight into the military. Hopefully we can find a weapon for you. If not, we will make one. Fadix and Deconnect are gonna do their best to protect the place. What kind of weapons do we have to choose from? Oh, out of the blue, we do have a fucking musket. Where the hell did that come from? Huh. Well, pick it up, bro. You're gonna be practicing with that musket. We won't be able to get ammo for a little while, but we'll make some. I swear it to you. Unfortunately, everybody's still going to be sharing well, the hospital slash barracks room. Fadix has become a recruit. So Fadix should be down here. Yeah, watching Deconnect leading a dodging demonstration. He is a skilled dodger. Fadix, I don't think actually has any combat skill. No, he doesn't really. He doesn't at all. Though he should be able to pick up the skills quite quickly. Oh, whoops. So yeah, we've got a couple animals here. We've got a stray goat and auroch fowl that are starving to death because they're not in their pasture. I just now noticed that. Well, that goat kid is owned by somebody. Stray auroch fowl. Okay. Excellent. And lots of time to idle and mess around. Imagine we have more glass blocks up. I don't know how many. How many do we have? 5. Wowie wow. Building this wall one tiny piece at a time. Yeah, I am kind of curious what's going to happen once we've got new invaders and stuff, and what these goblins are going to do when it comes to invaders and siegers and caravans. Okay, so these are 2 new buildings I haven't messed with yet. Dan's told me a little bit about them. The Occult Grove, let's see, Druidic Rite, Farming Rite, Clear Skies, Rain Dance, the Winter Call, and Grove Forest. And you need crystals for this. The way you get crystals is by grinding up gems. The Shroom Shrine makes you in Hell's... What? I don't know what it's supposed to do, but we'll send somebody up there to do it. Let's go inhale some spores. Maybe it'll turn them into a druid. I don't know. I thought that's what the druidic rite or whatever it was for. So who is it? Zane? Zane is going up there to inhale some spores. And what the hell happened to him? Dizzy, nauseous, and numb. Well, Zane, you're a guinea pig. Let us know how it turns out. And he appears to be just fine now. Incredibly quick to heal, quite durable, and very slow to tire. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that the spores he inhaled just did that to him. Just guessing. We need a manager to be able to set that place up. A manager, I think, to be able to set that place up correctly. I'm going to try this on somebody else, unless it's him coming up there again. Who's going up there to inhale some spores? Goddamn. Nobody. Uh-oh. Okay, so the dude's going up there. Okay, his physical traits, her physical traits, extremely agile, very rarely sick and tough, unquestionably weak. So why don't we get fucked up on some psilocybin? I think that's how it's pronounced. No, I don't think that changed it. Apparently the dude is hooked up with Aaron. But we'll have to start grinding some gems soon. But for now, I guess it's not that important. We just need to make like a few muskets. It's not that big of a deal. Just give musket making basically to everybody. Because we just need to build the crossbow maker just to make, you know, enough crossbows to make muskets out of. Let's see here. Fadix, did you end up finding any other gear around? No, just that void steel musket. We need to make more weapons. I'm not entirely sure of what all types of bars we have because we don't have a manager yet. And we've got iron, tin. There's something I need. There's something special. I think it was mithril ore that I can make. Mithril wafers, mithril strands. What was it Dion was telling me about? I had most of the components. We can make bronze bars now, though, too. I think that's why I brought the cassiterite for the tin. You need tin and copper to make bronze. When we make bronze, we can make Centurion frames. With Centurion frames and soul gems, we can make more Centurions. I think that was the aim for all that. Not sure what skill the calcinator needs, though. To be entirely honest. Not certain at all. But that's okay. Okay, you can stop with the hematite ore and just finish with the cassiterite. And yes, need more of that glass. Oh, there's also something else that we wanted to make so we can make ammunition for our muskets. We need the, what is it called? The Thaumaturgy Guild. 4 cabinets, 4 thrones, 4 tables, which we can all make ourselves. I was planning on making those out of glass, but it doesn't really matter since it's going into the creation for buildings. So, we need the cabinets at least. I think we might have some of the other stuff already constructed. Yeah, I see some tables and stuff. Let's just go ahead and make, do we have any more wooden blocks? No, I don't see any more. Go ahead and start sawing some wood. Let's start chopping some trees down inside of this area. Okay, I was about to panic. I was like, well, wait, no, I don't want to use our shroom blocks up. And another fucking ghost is here. There's 2 ghosts hanging around. So we'll make them some slabs up and send them on their way to the afterlife. Yeah, Speedy Tubbs is still fishing. We need to start processing these fish to whenever Dubs decides to go take care of that. When Dubs is finished with all that fishing. Combat training, individual combat drill. So difficult without somebody keeping track of all my items. Iron bars and flux stones. Okay, so yeah, we need to start processing some bones. Unfortunately, none of which we have at the moment. Kind of need a bone stockpile. So yeah, start beginning to collect all those. first traders have shown up. Even with wagons. But guess what? We could try to trade, but it doesn't matter too much because we won't be able to see any fucking prices. God damn it. You sons of bitches. What all animals do we have? We can check that, can't we? A bunch of scarabs. Those I don't want to get rid of, though. Auroch fowl. We got to rely on this fowl to grow up to bang another Auroch, but we can slaughter one of these Aurochs. Yes. So we're going to slaughter one Auroch because we need to get bones. Quickness. And there's some items laying around out in front of the fortress that we probably would be well suited to go and gathering. I'm not sure what all items we even have to trade. Apparently we do have some bones. Oh, now that we're slaughtering everything. Fuck. It says we have armors. Oh, the traders are fighting the goblins. Well, this could be the end of the fortress. Okay, the goblins are still considered friendly to us, but they're fighting the traders. And the Dwarf there just massacred a goblin. So we're neutral. Apparently we're finished with all the cassiterite as well. Let's go back to smelting tetrahydrite. And I'd like that calcinator to be burning, but I don't know what skill is needed for it, to be entirely honest. Oh, here comes a goblin. Here comes a couple goblins to fight that guy. One hammer dwarf versus two goblin hammer dwarfs. Looks like he's probably gonna be well, another hammer dwarf just showed up as well. Let's see. Hammer dwarf bashes the goblin hammerman in the left lower arm. Well, the goblin attacks are showing up as good as well, so it's pretty much up in the air for this. Looks like the hammer dwarfs might be fucked. Yep, they murder one hammer dwarf, and now they go after the traders. Is that one of our guys? No, that's one of the mercs again, chasing down a goblin. Get him! There's a hammer dwarf in here, unconscious. Just got his ass whooped. Broken leg, arms tore open. Both parts of the same leg broken. Right hand's broken, lung is bruised. Sorry, there's not much we can do about it. And here comes another goblin. Oh, this goblin's messed up. It's missing an arm. And it looks like it's going to go head to head with the Hammer Dwarf anyways. Which one of these disabled veterans is going to win? It looks like the goblin. Scratches, kicks. Yeah, the goblin's beating this Hammer Dwarf down with no weapon. Only one arm. Meanwhile, none of our other dwarfs really care too much. It's none of our business. We're here to just clean up. Oh. Right after this one-armed goblin murders that crippled Hammer Dwarf, a Spear Dwarf shows up to rectify the situation and begins slaughtering the goblin. That was pretty quick. Stabs the goblin in the head with her spear, tearing the muscle and shattering the skull. So it looks like the traders are going to return. I don't know if they're actually going to stay, though. Nope, they're done. They're like, you guys are fucking crazy. Befriending goblins? Fuck this place. Oh, there's another goblin. Goblin Swords Dwarf. But luckily, this does mean that we can claim these goods all in here. And has them for our own. Poor goblin and poor Hammer Dwarf dying. That's a major shame. However, it does give us a little bit of advantage. Not sure if we actually got any slaps done, to be honest. You hauling around, Sockman? Somebody's leg. Somebody had their leg cut off out there. Gonna go out there to clean up the mess of the battles. Oh, and apparently they don't like the liaison either. Gonna make a bunch of wooden crossbows so they can be turned into muskets. And the fishery is up as well. That way BT Dubs' fish can be clean for consumption. Because we got plenty of fish now. And plenty of meats. We got plenty of everything. Yay. Except for somebody turning those bones into flux. Look at all those bodies up there. Let's see. Actually, yeah, we need to get some more slabs taken care of, because I can almost bet you there isn't enough. I don't even have to go all the way up here. I guess there are some slabs. Never mind. Yeah, we only have one slab left over to get somebody's name put on. So we're going to need more slabs. Definitely. And winter.